Good day, everyone. We are looking forward to this week's big Super Bowl action, February 1st, 2015, between the New England Patriots and Seattle Seahawks. And it's always interesting to see what kind of prop bets come out. And it seems like every year there's more and more and more kinds of bets you can make other than the game itself or the money line, over under, in the obvious picks. So what we're going to do today is kind of go over each. I can't even go over each one because there's so many. So we'll just go over some of them. We'll scroll through and you guys can find this page as well in the link below. This is Bovada. So let's just go through it. This is the obvious one. Odds to win the MVP of the Super Bowl. You have Tom Brady and Russell Wilson, who are the most likely candidates. Obviously, if Rob Gronkowski catches 3 touchdowns, he might win it. But most likely the quarterbacks will win it. In this case, it looks like it could be Tom Brady, even though the good old Deflategate. But we'll see how that plays out. They don't deserve it. Who knows? It should be interesting either way. So just scrolling through, you got like even Richard Sherman at 33-1. You got these guys really deep that have no probably chance. Shane Vereen's not going to get it at 66-1. It's not even worth putting any money on that. So, guys, there's also the passing yards for Tom Brady, over under 260. It's quite possible considering they haven't been running that much. But at the same time, they like to switch it up. If you noticed, every game they have a different running back, and they might go to the run, or they might shift back to the pass. Who knows? You got passing attempts, standard stuff for prop bets during games, total completions, and they do this all through just like Tom Brady, they do it for Russell Wilson as well. Over under fourth quarter TD passes. I mean, it's crazy how many different styles of bets, and most of them are suckers bets. So to find a good one is quite difficult. You got to try to find an obvious one. They got like Garrett Blount. So these are all New England Patriots prop bets. Total rushing yards for Shane Vereen. It's interesting. 12.5. Now I'm looking at this. I guess if you look at his past, of course the VIG on here is going to be much higher on the over on 12.5. I can do that in one play. So most likely he'll make more screen catches and things like that. Receptions, a lot of Shane Vereen, Julian Edelman. Pretty interesting. So many. It's nonstop. Again, just be careful which ones you take. If you want to throw a couple bucks on a couple high-risk ones, you could. The standard safety, and which was crazy because that was last year's Super Bowl prop bet. Darrelle Revis, how many tackles and assists he's going to get. I mean, who really knows that type of stuff? Interesting throughout. Here's the Russell Wilson and Seattle. So obviously I'm scrolling through pretty quick here. That just shows you how many different ones. And I can scroll for a very, very long time. So you guys could check out this page. Total receptions by Marshawn Lynch, 2.5. I kind of like that one. I think he's going to get a couple screenplays in this one. The VIG's high here, so obviously the money's going there. But 2.5, 3 catches, I think he can do it. He's definitely going to get a couple attempts. All he has to do is catch it. Doug Baldwin, total receptions, 4.5. He's been getting a lot of targets, so he's someone to look for. Maybe an over on this one because you got a good VIG in your favor. Still going through here. Got guys, Okay, so we're still scrolling here. Richard Sherman, total tackles, sort of like the same thing as Darrelle Revis. How many interceptions will Earl Thomas? Will we get? Basically, will we get an interception? Will Richard Sherman get an interception? Those are questionable ones. Here are the more likely ones. It looks like the competition between the two quarterbacks. We'll throw more TD passes. Who do you think will do that? Obviously, it's going to lean towards Tom Brady, but that doesn't mean he's going to get it, of course. More rushing yards. This is insane. There are so many different options for a prop bet. And if you want to take a few of these, you can, but go low. Low risk if you want some interesting play in each one. So I'm going to scroll down pretty heavily here so you guys can see that it just continues. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you got some interesting Jermaine Kearse receiving yards 2015 Super Bowl, Jermaine Kearse receiving yards 2014 Super Bowl. So we go over or under on this. That's interesting. Special teams. I mean, I'm still scrolling. You got, will Rob Gronkowski record 150 or more receiving yards? That is, a dumb bet. Will record 10 or more receptions. Now, 10 or more receptions for Gronk against Seattle is very questionable, but at the same time, if they're down and he gets like 4 or 5 across the middle early, he could get to 10. And that's a good payout for 10. So we'll see. 10 receptions in the Super Bowl is a lot as well. Still scrolling here. Will Russell Wilson record 50 or more rushing yards? I like the no on this. I think he'll get some rushing yards for sure. Roundley's gonna get 50. There's just so many options. So I just want to go through these with you guys real quick. See if we can find something that you might stand out. Player to score 2 or more TDs in a game. Okay, so you got Lynch 3-1. Super Bowls always find a rare star in them. And, someone like Doug Baldwin, Brandon LaFell, who's been kind of quiet the last few weeks, might have a game. Julian Edelman's expected to score. But if you want to play this kind of bet, a guy like Amendola might step up. So those are the guys you can risk some money on if you're going to make some prop bets. And obviously this just continues. 3 or more touchdowns, that's like crazy in a Super Bowl. I mean, I don't know if that happens very rarely. So whatever you do, make sure you manage your risk. And when you're taking these types of bets, limit your amount on prop bets. But I just thought it was interesting to see how many different prop bets you have in a game like this. Here are the other prop bets I wanted. The normal ones, you have the coin toss, heads or tails, who's going to win it, who's going to score first, which way are they going to score, it's going to be a safety, it's going to be a touchdown, it's going to be a field goal, all different, the normal prop bets in Super Bowls. These are the ones we're used to seeing. I don't know if the score will be in the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the first quarter. That's insane. So, these things will happen. Just be smart. That's all we can say about that. So, hope you enjoyed this video, and we will be back with some more videos in the future, but we just thought this was an interesting look at prop bets, and you might want to look at them. So, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.